Hello everyone, today we are going to show you an amazing experiment on motor and dynamo. First of all, we will find the difference between a motor and a generator. You see, this is a 24 volt motor and this is a dynamo. What is the difference between the two? After that, I will show you the project how to make it. Now, first of all, you know what is the difference between a motor and a generator. Actually, see, this is a motor of 24 volt. What is a motor? Actually, a motor is a device which converts electric current into mechanical energy. That means when you put current here, right, it produces, it makes the shaft to rotate. That means it is changing into mechanical energy, right? That means a motor is a device which converts electric current into mechanical energy. Now, what is a dynamo? You see, this is a dynamo. Now the question is, what is a dynamo? A dynamo is a device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. That means when you rotate the shaft of this dynamo, it produces electric current and which shows in that the LED will glow. Here what we have done in this project, that we have taken a motor and a dynamo and coupled with each other, right? That means when the shaft of the motor rotates, it also rotates the shaft of the dynamo, right? That's why we have coupled to each other. That means when it gives electric current to this motor, the motor rotates the shaft of this motor, and in itself, since it is coupled with each other, the shaft of the dynamo also rotates. And when the shaft of the dynamo rotates, that's mechanical energy will change into electrical energy, and electric energy, that it produces electrical energy and it helps to glow the LED. Now we'll check whether it is working or not, right? First of all, we'll check it with cell whether it is working or not. After that, we will check with other things. I will show you how we are checking, right? Let us check with shell whether it is working or not. For that, we need to connecting wires so that we will see whether they are working or not. Here you see, we have taken two connecting wires, wires, or we call it as lead, right? Here you see, we have taken two connecting wires and you see whether it is working or not. You see, this is one is red, one is, you know that red is positive, and we connect this positive with the positive terminal of this cell is here, right? And if we take the negative terminal, here we take the negative terminal, that is black. Negative terminal is here, we are taking the negative terminal with this one. Now, if we connect these two terminals with the motor, let us see whether it can produce electric current or not. How it is working, that is important for us. You see, since this is a motor, it rotates the shaft, that is electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy, and this shaft, the shaft of the motor and the shaft of the dynamo are coupled with each other, right? That means when the shaft of the motor rotates, it also rotates the shaft of the dynamo, and we know that when the shaft of the dynamo rotates, then it produces electric current which will be shown in the LED. That is, if it glows, that means it is producing electric current. Let us see whether it is working or not. Let us try whether it is working or not with a cell. Here you see, we have taken two cells and we are trying to connect this one, and let us see whether they are working or not. Let us connect the terminals of these in the motor. Here you see, we have connected one wire with this negative and with the positive one also we are connecting this with the motor, and you will see that it tries to rotate the motor, shaft of the motor, and the shaft of the motor rotates the shaft of the dynamo, and let us check whether they can produce electric current or not. Here you see the LED is glowing, but it is glowing very less. You can see here that it is glowing, but it is glowing very less because it is rotating the shaft of the dynamo in very small rotation. That's why current, it is producing current. If we change it into night mode, you can see that it is rotating and it can produce electric current. Let us change it into night mode so that you can see the electric current, right? Let us see. See here, you can see that there is a blinking here, and you can see that it produces electric current but very less amount. We can increase the intensity of this LED by increasing the speed of the shaft of the motor, right? We'll also show you how you are increasing. First you see that it is blinking, and you see that the LED is glowing but a small amount of electricity is producing, right? Now again, here you can see that it rotates the shaft of the dynamo and it produces a small amount of electric current. Now if we want to increase the voltage of this cell, we'll take two cells. You see, here we have taken two cells, and we'll check into series connection, right, and increase the voltage, and let us see whether it is working or not. Here you see we are changing these cells, and we are making an arrangement of series connection of the two cells so that it can produce more voltage. And now we'll see whether it is working or not. Now you see here you have taken this negative cell, right, and this is the positive one. We make it a series connection, and this is the positive one, right, and this is negative. Now let us check whether we can increase the intensity of light, and we can, since here we can increase the current, it will rotate the shaft of the motor more, and the intensity of the LED will glow more. Let us check. Here you see, now we can see that we have increased the intensity of this LED, right, and you see the intensity of the light increases, and if you see it in night mode, you can see that the LED is glowing more than before, right. Here you see, if you see it in night mode, here you can see the LED is glowing, but it is in night mode. You can see here the LED is glowing more than before because we have increased the current by changing it in series connection. Now we will define what is the difference between a motor and a dynamo. I already told you that a motor is a device which converts electric current into mechanical energy, and a dynamo is a device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. You see here, the LED is glowing, and you can see it in night mode, right. We have changed the cell into series connection. That's why you see the LED is glowing, right. There is electric current is producing by this dynamo. Now by which principle it works, that I will explain here, right. Now you see the LED is glowing. We have shown you, and let us stop here, and now we are We'll explain what is the difference between this motor and a dynamo. First of all, see, this is a motor of 24 volt. This motor helps to rotate the shaft of this dynamo because they are coupled with each other, and when the shaft of this dynamo rotates, it produces electric current, and that is shown in the LED. Right? Now, what is the difference between this motor and this dynamo? Right? To explain that, a motor is a device which converts electric current into mechanical energy. A dynamo is a device which converts mechanical energy into electric current. Right? Now you see that motor always follows Fleming's left hand rule. You see, this is Fleming's left hand rule. Here you see that if the three fingers, that is the thumb, the middle finger, the forefinger and the middle finger, they are perpendicular to each other, then this forefinger represents the direction of magnetic field and the middle finger represents the direction of current, then the thumb represents the direction of force. And you have to remember that a motor always follows Fleming's left hand rule. And what is the dynamo? Remember that dynamo always follows Fleming's right hand rule. This is the right hand rule, right? Here you see, this is the forefinger, this is the middle finger, and this is the thumb. If they are perpendicular to each other, then this forefinger represents the direction of magnetic field, and this middle finger represents the direction of current, then the thumb represents the direction of force. Right? In this way, the motor, this dynamo, generates electric current. Right? In this way, this dynamo generates electric current. Right? This is the main difference between a motor and a generator. We have taken 2 points here, that is, a motor is a device which converts electric current to mechanical energy, and a dynamo is a device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Right? We have shown you how it is glowing. Now what we will do? We have shown you that with 2 cells it can produce more more current, and the LED is glowing, which you can see in the night mode. You see, again you see this, you can see that there is a glow in this LED. Right? Now what we will do, you see here, we will increase the electric current more, and this will change this shaft of the motor to rotates more than before, and you see it produces more electric current and the LED will glow more than before. Let us check whether we can do it or not. For that we will use this. Here you see, for that we will use this one, that is an adapter we are using, and we increase the power or increase the current of this motor so that it will rotate more than before and it can produce more electric current. Let us see whether it can be done or not. Here you see, we are using this adapter to rotate the shaft of the motor more than before. Right? Now see, now we'll try to rotate the motor more than before and see whether it is working or not. Right? Let us see. Now here you see, we are increasing the current, right, and it can produce more rotation than before and the LED will glow more brightly. Let us see whether it is working or not. Let us see. Here you see that we are taking more current, giving more current to this motor and see whether it is working or not. We see it in the night mode to see the current in the LED. You just check whether it is working or not. Ready? 1, 2 and 3. Here you see the LED is glowing. You can see it in night mode. See here, the LED is glowing, but that means it can produce much more electric current than before, right? Here you see that it is glowing. That means you coupled this generator with the motor. The motor rotates the shaft of the generator, or what we call it as dynamo, and the dynamo produces electric current. That's why it is glowing. The LED is glowing. You see here, the LED is glowing. In this way, we can produce electric current, but we have to couple a dynamo with a motor. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video. See here how the LED is glowing. You see here the LED is glowing, and it rotates the shaft of this dynamo, and it produces electric current, right? Here you can see. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Here we switch off this one, and you see now that it is not glowing, right? How it is working? This motor, again I am explaining, this motor rotates the shaft because it is a motor. It changes electrical energy into mechanical energy, and since it is coupled with the shaft of the dynamo, it rotates the shaft of the dynamo. When the shaft of the dynamo rotates, it produces electric current, which is shown in the LED, right? Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.